Okay, guys, welcome to Team Call Tuesday. This is quite larger than normal. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Samantha Rosenthal, and I have 3 kids in tow every time. Jumping on. If you want to mute yourself, we only have room for 1 screaming baby on this call tonight. Yes. What happened? I am Samantha Rosenthal. I'm going to tell you a little bit about my Beachbody story in this whole 30-minute jam session we're going to have. So I'm not going to really go through that, but I will tell you that I have 3 kids and they will interrupt us during this call. My husband, I don't like to say I solo parent a lot because he is an amazing dad, but he's just at work right now. So he can't be here to take a baby. Okay. Muting. Okay, so just really fast, if you don't know, launching MBF today. So for my team, I usually do a little bit of announcements. So sorry, I'm gonna do that for everyone. If you got your MBF completion pack, or if you just got the accessory bundle, drop it in the chat. Who is so excited for this program? I know I am. You know, everyone wants to kind of have fun in the summer, you know? And then the summer turns to fall, and then back to school. I mean, gosh, hopefully we'll go back to school, but we'll see. But the fall kind of gets away from people, and people only want to start in January. And we're over here hey, busiest time of the year, I'm going to start this rocking program. So you are not late to the party. If you're I haven't even talked about MBF, I've been so busy. Just start talking about it now, and then show everybody how you did it and how you loved it. That's just what we do. We just get to launch these amazing programs and show people that fitness can be fun even in the summer. So do the things. Now tonight, I usually say this to my team, but I want you to be with me here in this call. It is so easy as coaches when we are doing all the things, right? Working full time, we have kids, we're quarantined, we get on team call and we try to message at the same time of listen. I'm a fast talker. I don't have slides. If I have a nugget of wisdom, it's just gonna kind of fly off. So I just want you to be here with me and feel the fire and the community of this team call. Oh my gosh, we have so many people on here, sweaty Betty. But that is what this business is. We feel really good and we feel connected. And so I just want to challenge you to do that tonight. You can use your phone for one thing, right? Proof of the hustle. The hustle is you showing that you were on team call and why you loved it. So take a little video at some point. I always take a little swoosh video and then I hit mute on there because if I'm saying Beachbody terminology, nobody knows what that is. And then you share on there in why you love what you do. You are on a team call on a night at 6 o'clock when it probably would be easier to be doing bedtime or doing dinner or whatever. And you're here committed to your goal. So share why you love it. And then at Samantha_Rosenthal7 and tag your success club or your success partners and your teammates, because we can show what we do by just sharing each other's stuff on our stories with purpose, not just to blow up your stories, but to say hey, I do this with other people and it's so fun and amazing. So that's what I'll say about that. But tonight I'm talking about showing up for your goals, which is so funny that these are the topics I speak on right now, because I was somebody who totally did not show up for my goals. Sorry, I'm meeting people. For a really long time, you guys. For a really long time, I was one of those people who kind of sort of showed up. So she kind of sort of got results. And then I kind of sort of felt really bad about that, and then started to tell myself that I wasn't good enough for this business, or this business wasn't going to work for me. And so now I love talking to my team about being consistent, about showing up even when it's hard, and having progress, not perfection. And so I'm going to tell you a little bit of my story, and that's going to show you how I am a great person to talk to you about this, because I've been there. I was not a coach who came in and just did all of the things and kind of just had this you kind of reach one goal and then you go towards the next. I was inconsistent, struggling with my confidence in myself and my ability to actually grow this and have the dreams that I had come true. That's my son again. If you're just jumping on, he will interrupt us this whole thing. There he is. See? Okay, so we're going to go back to 2018. We're going to go back, and it was January, and we were about to launch 80-Day Obsession. Anybody do 80-Day Obsession? Okay, not like the most incredible program. Well, funny enough, I just did it. We'll get to that in a second. But in January 2018, we were launching this huge program, 80-Day Obsession. It was going to be so awesome. And from all the coaches who did the test group, it was really clear that this was a game changer. This was a game changer for our business. And we were going to help a lot of people get like incredible results and just fall in love with health. But as January was, you know, the new year rung, I didn't make Success Club in December 2017. And it was not the only time I didn't make Success Club. I was somebody who, you know, made Success Club, you know, pretty regularly, but not enough to have it be like a streak, if that makes sense. And I was really doubting my ability to do this. But I really wasn't looking inward. I wasn't saying, oh, I'm not able to do this because I'm not doing the work. It's not because I don't have like a perfect preset or like I don't have 1 million followers. It was because I wasn't doing the work. And personally, what was going on for me was that we had just completed our second move in 2 years. And so we're not military, but my husband works in hospitality, and we have the opportunity to transfer for, you know, there's lots of benefits to that, but the benefit comes with a 30-day notice, and you move your family cross country. And we did that 2 times. And I also had in 3 years, we do it 3 times. So spoiler alert in a second. We do it 3 times, and I had 3 babies. So it was a jam-packed couple years. And I was telling myself that even though I began this business in 2015 and I was inconsistent, I was dreaming so big, you guys. I wanted the team. I wanted the Success Club trips. I wanted like those pictures, you know, when everybody's like hugging and like laughing and they're like on the trip and they have the hat and they're in the bathing suit. Like I was like, I want that more than anything. Like I want I want that. And what comes with it, right? I wanted to be in control of my own schedule. I wanted that freedom. And okay, you're gonna have to get your own water right now, okay? Okay, go ahead.
I'll do it myself.
Yep, you gotta do it yourself.
You get the orange one for me?
Nope, you just have to do it. Yep. Yes. Yep. Keep going. Okay. Every time, you guys. Every time. It is not a Team Bold Fitness call if a child is not like fully in it with us. So, we had just moved across country, and I took a placement. I was a special ed teacher. Special ed teacher. Any teachers here, you guys know it's an exhausting job, but I specifically took a job where we got paid a little bit more because I was at a private placement. So I was teaching kiddos with extreme communication needs and extreme behavioral needs. So when basically and essentially I was kind of getting like semi low-key beat up all day, every day, while we lived in San Francisco and my husband was commuting 90 minutes each way. I had 2 kids under the age of 3. And I started to say, you know what, maybe I don't really want that. I don't, you know, debt free doesn't have to be for me. And a lot of people have student loans, and maybe, you know, when they open their bills, maybe it's normal that other people can't breathe. But I think that this is like the American dream, right? You know, you go to school, you have a bunch of debt, and I'm okay with that because that felt, even though it was struggle, it felt more comfortable than actually looking myself in the mirror and saying, hey, you're not reaching your goals and your dreams. They were really just dreams at this point, not goals. Because you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing as a coach. You're not doing what they say on the national wake up call. You're not saying the things. You're just pretending that you're building a business. And so I was at a place where I said, I don't know if I'm going to do this. I don't know if I can or if I'm made for it. And I said, you know what, maybe I can live in this struggle. I'm really good in chaos. Like I thrive in chaos. This is my jam. And then the universe the universe called me out and said, I'm sorry, we have bigger plans for you. So get out of your fear mode. And hey, by the way, you're pregnant. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I find out I'm unexpectedly pregnant with my third beautiful baby who I cannot imagine life with, life without. But oh my gosh. And I get really sick when I'm pregnant. And I was like, how is this possible? I cannot add a third kid, like just logistically. I don't even know where I'm going to fit them. And how am I supposed to pay for them in daycare? How am I supposed to take care of them? And so, right, the universe was pushing my back up against the wall and was saying, I'm sorry, you want to pretend that you don't have these dreams? Well, we're going to make it really clear that you need to go for this. And then not only that, and this is not something I even talk about on my social media, but in January 2018, I'm one of 5 siblings. We share either a mom or a dad. And my mom and my 2 twin sisters and my brother, our mom passed away years and years ago, but their father in January of 2018 was arrested for some really awful misconduct in his profession. And I, finding out I'm pregnant, am then worried I'm going to have to take guardianship of these kids. So I'm like, oh my gosh. And I remember the moment I was sitting on my bedroom floor and I said, I cannot have this be my life anymore. I cannot live in struggle all the time. I was made for more, right? I was made for more. This is not supposed to be it. I'm 20, I don't know how old I was. I'm 27. I can't do this. And in that moment, I decided that I did not have dreams anymore. I had goals. I would come home to my family and be a full-time mom, replacing my income. And if I needed to, I would be able to take the kids on. I did not take the kids on for that. But in that moment, I didn't have dreams anymore. I had goals, and I made a decision that I was going to show up for my goals. And so often what happens is that we set these goals, whatever it is in Beachbody, we're talking about business. So emerald, diamond, I want this, I want that. And we don't show up for them. And so what happens is that your brain starts to think, well, I guess she doesn't really want it because, she said she was like totally going to pay off all of her debt, but she keeps snoozing through her alarm. Or, she keeps forgetting about team call every Tuesday, or she keeps doing this or doing that. And so your brain says, well, I don't really care what her mouth is saying. Her actions are not matching it. So I guess we don't really want that. And your brain will then, focus on something that it thinks is more important. And so for the 2.5 years, you guys, 2.5 years, I dabbled in the business and pretended that I had goals when I really just liked to stalk people on social media and dream and pretend and daydream, right? I didn't have the actions to match what my goals were. And so in that January, I decided, because I really didn't know any different, like I didn't actually know how to set goals in the business. I didn't have a working coach. And I said, okay, I'm pretty sure the one thing I know I have to do is make Success Club. And that's what I'm going to do. And I'm happy. Here you go, babe. Yeah, the milk. Happy to report that I have not missed Success Club since that day. And please know and please hear me when that means for an entire year when I was building momentum, often on the 30th and the 31st, I was like following up like a boss. But I made a decision. It wasn't a dream. It was a decision that I was going to make Success Club because at the time that was all I knew was the evidence of success that I needed. And then as I learned more, I set different goals and I started to go. So I wanted to tell you that story of the beginning of my business because so often I was the girl who got on team calls and just immediately dismissed the speaker of it's easy for them. It just came natural for them. They're just super cute and bubbly and happy. And I'm sure all these people totally flock to them every single month and they barely even have to work. And it's so good. I was the best at deflecting what people were telling me in my face. I know that I sat through calls just like this for 2.5 years. And I was like, okay, yeah, whatever. But the thing is that it literally just takes work. It literally just takes work. There is no secret. And I didn't believe for 2.5 years that there wasn't a secret. I was like, okay, I'm going to get on this call and she's going to tell me really what the secret is. When you hit X amount of followers or X amount of coaches, it is different for everybody. It is different for every single person. Every single person has a different ups and downs in their coaching journey. And so what I want you to realize is that first, you are going to come up with a why. And I know you've heard that before, okay? But so don't dismiss me because I know you've heard it before, but seriously, you have to come up with a why. And not a why that's your coach's or someone on the National Wake Up Call or mine. You have to have a why that gets you up in the morning. Why are you here? It's dinner time. It's bedtime. Why are you here? Why are you here? What do you want? And you cannot be shy. And I want you to pick a person, pick somebody on this call, pick a teammate, and I want you to tell them that every morning. I want you to message them. I want you to say it out loud. And if you don't have anyone, I want you to speak it into the shower or whatever. I have a bomb success partner. She is the yin to my yang. We co-run our teams together. And in the beginning, we had no one, you guys. She wasn't even technically my PS coach because she was like a coach of a coach who quit. And it was like, we were just doing this together. And we would cry some mornings when we said, we have so many people who want to join our team. You know, we were speaking into existence what we wanted to believe. You have to do that because nobody gets to skip Emerald. Nobody gets to skip Diamond. Nobody gets to skip 1 star. Nobody just signs up and is like, boom, Legendary Club or whatever it's called now. No. It is a step system. So you just set the next goal and you just keep going until you hit that goal with your head down. Don't look around. Don't look at anybody else besides your goal, maybe your team, you know, your personally sponsored team, and you just run with them. So you have to find that why. Now, with that why, a lot of times people have income goals or impact goals, right? And as women, especially, I don't know if there's any men on this call, as women, I think we sometimes feel bad about making income goals because then for whatever reason, we think that then like our intentions aren't pure. Well, I think that's a big load of crap. If you've read Untamed, and if you haven't read Untamed, seriously, run, do not walk, order it immediately. Please, if you've read Untamed, like drop in the chats how they need to read it. She talks about how when women have money, they clothe their children, give to other people, and all these amazing things. When you have more, you can do more, you can give more. This is not a bad thing to want to not like stop breathing when you open your bills. Stop feeling bad about saying you want money in the bank to pay your bills and to like feed your family. Stop doing that. So if you have income goals, because that's what I had and have, that's what drives me. At the same time, if you're like, actually, I make bomb money at my job. Like, that's not why I'm here. I love it here because I love fulfillment and I love helping people and I want that community. Good. Impact goal. Impact goal. But guess what? Income and impact, it's the same freaking thing. If you want higher impact, you're just naturally going to result with higher income. And if you want higher income, you have to make a higher impact. That is just how it works. And so if you don't know what to do, just start setting higher and higher SC goals, right? Because the more people you help, the result is going to be impact and income. It's just like how it works. So what's your goal? Now, as maybe you're new, right? Maybe you just signed up, you have no idea. You're like, I have no idea what my goal is. Hi, I'm totally brand new. Your coach is going to help you just because we know what you want from this. And so we're going to help you and we're going to give you the Beachbody term words. That's not because for any other reason, we just know. We just know that Success Club needs to be your goal and the next rank goal is just natural. But that doesn't mean that that's like what your why. You don't have to say every morning, like, I want to make X amount of dollars. If that doesn't fuel your fire, you say, I want to make a huge impact. But it's all connected, you guys. So just identify what that goal is, whatever it is. Like, we need to stop feeling bad about whatever our hearts want. And you're going to map it out. You need to be crystal clear. If you say, I want to be a diamond coach, do you know what diamond is? Do you know that you need 4 on each side and 2 emeralds? Where are you at right now? How far from the goal are you? How close to the goal are you? Like, I will tell you, for a long time, I said goals and I had no idea what they meant. I had no freaking idea. I was just like, I don't know, this girl said she's like this, so I think I should do that. Then I understood. I started to dive in and I started to figure it out, right? So right now, our big goal for our team is to become an elite team, and we are hustling. And I can tell you right now, you could ask me at any point where my coaches are, where my business centers are, where people's volume is, because I am crystal clear on my goal, crystal clear, and I know exactly how far I am from it and how close I am to it at all times. Therefore, I can match my actions, because the next step is match your actions to your goals. Okay, you can say it, you can write it, you can have a start today journal, and you can do all the things. But if you're not matching your actions to your goals, eventually, right, your brain will say, well, she doesn't actually want that. Her goal is to sleep. And I'm here for it. Your brain is like, I love sleep. Let's, ignore the, snooze that alarm or whatever. Your brain is going to listen to your actions, your motor movements, what you're doing, what you're telling yourself. It's like, how your kids, the worst, right? When they totally see everything you do and nothing what you say. Cannon can make the gasp noise like I make and groan like I make. Yeah, you. But when I say, Mama, I love you, he's like, no, not doing that. So it's what your brain, it's the same thing, your internal, and then that internal back of the head, Karen, I'm so sorry if there's a Karen on here. I don't have a Karen on my team, so I know I can use that word, but I'm so sorry if there's a Karen. If not, insert Susie or Jane, or I don't know, some name. She's going to get loud. She's going to say, see, you don't want it. You actually can't build that business. Okay, we need to keep her quiet at all times. And that's why we do personal development. That's why we have our tracker. So you have to match your actions to your goals, because then it just becomes automatic. It's super hard at first, you guys. I'm not going to tell you it's not. I'm not going to tell you that it's just super easy to start a business and just like, oh, I'm turning in my tracker perfect every day. No, but it's not going to be hard for forever. But if you keep starting and stopping and starting and stopping, it never gets easier. So you just have to say, I'm here for it no matter what. Even if you have to cry to your success partner and say, so many people want to join my team. It doesn't matter. You're still saying it. I was still up at 4 o'clock in the morning while pregnant with my third baby, about to head to work full time. Okay, there's not one coach who has had success in this business who didn't push through some form of struggle. Not one. You cannot tell me one. You cannot find one. And if you are comparing your journey to someone else's, I will challenge you to stop looking around. You don't need anybody else in this business but you, and maybe your sponsor coach, if she's working, look up to her like the North Star of like, okay, am I doing what I need to do? Now head down, I'm working. Okay, so now you're matching your actions, right? And you're like, I'm here for it, Sam. I'm fired up. I'm going to do it. I want you to set yourself up for success. Now, a lot of people are always in that first. Yes, Robin. No, what was I saying? Hold on. Okay, set up your morning. So a lot of times, right, like in these amazing big team calls, we have a lot of people who are just working to get the momentum building. We're just working to get the momentum building. Like maybe you're new-ish, maybe you're not technically new chronologically, but you're new in I'm here to get the momentum going. So what I'm gonna tell you is that to set yourself up for success, using the business to fuel you forward. So I hate to tell you, but you have to get up and you have to do your workout immediately. Maybe not immediately, but yeah, immediately. When I worked full time and I had to be somewhere, I got up much faster and I did my workout. And now we have Energize. We had Energize then, but it was kind of different. Now we have so many flavors. And you guys, when my alarm clock goes off, I can taste it. I can taste it right now. You know what I mean? When you really shake it and it's super cold and that first sip in the morning, girl, is there anything better? I'm truly not sure if there is anything better than crisp, cold, mixed berry Energize. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. My mouth craves it and I just drink it. And then my habit says, I'm going to read a book, because that's what I do as a coach, right? Personal development is a vital behavior. I read 2 to 3 pages. Nobody's moving mountains, okay, at 4:15 in the morning, but I'm doing consistent things that get me going. And I share usually a little bit, because that's what we do, right? We share, we inspire other people. People do not know about personal development. Some people do, but it is not as common. In our world, it's super common, right? We get to be somebody's personal development every day. What a gift. That is our job. I get to be personal development for you because I'm sharing this paragraph that is going to light your soul on fire. So I'm going to share that, and I'm chugging my Energize, and then I have a dance party. Now, I am a 90s girl. You choose what you need to choose to get you going. But the point is that these habits, awesome, we build a business. But first and foremost, you are a better person, a better human, a better mama, a better teacher, a better social worker, a better marketing manager, project manager, because you take care of you. And so you're going to buffer yourself in the morning before anybody can impact your day. You are going to create before you consume any social media. And then you're going to do your workout. You know, and for me, I post my ridiculous dancing videos because I have no care. My tribe likes that kind of thing. And then on the good days, I do get up at 4 a.m. still, because I have 3 kids. And I don't know if you noticed, but they just do not care if I'm trying to do something. They just ask me questions all the time. So I get up at 4. I was doing 80-day obsession. I'm so grateful to be back to like 20 to 30 minute workouts so that I can make sure that I get a 30-minute-ish power hour done in the morning. So it is so easy, you guys, to invite or to connect with women when you just drank Energize, fueled your mind, have endorphins flowing all over your body, and you're drinking your shake, which makes you feel so good and full and nourished and all of the things. And then you do your tracker. And then you do your tracker. Team Bold Fitness, where's your tracker, everybody? Please show everyone what we do. Every single team call, we show our tracker by our faces. So if you have it, show it, raise that tracker up, because that is how you build a business. You guys, that is how you build a business. It's not by inviting 600 million people on a Monday. It's about consistently sharing this gift with other people. It's about saying, I was miserable and watched Netflix for hours, numbed on social media, scrolling, and Oreos because I was so internally unhappy and didn't even realize it. Now I am on fire, like all the time. Like I'm on a call and laundry's all next to me and I don't care. Where before the perfectionist in me would be like, holy crap, I need to like have the cleaning lady over before anyone would dare see inside my house. But I am happy because I have a purpose, right? Because I have a why. I have a why that I write down on my tracker every single week, you know, not day, but I write in my, you know, my Start Today journal. And my why is that I am breaking the cycle of struggle, because we will be financially free, because my life has been struggle. That's an entire other call. I have been given lots of trials, which I now see were a gift. I now see we're a gift, because the things that I am overcoming are not uncommon. We just all don't talk about them necessarily. And I get to be a voice for other women to say, if she can, I can too. That is our job. We have the best job in the freaking world. And I want you to feel on fire about this job. But it takes 10 times more effort and energy when you pretend you're working, right? Right? Like, how many people are like, I got to do my tracker, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to unload the dishwasher, and that medicine cabinet is looking super cluttered. I'm just going to quick do that. And then, oh no, the kids need me. Didn't have time for my business today. Didn't have time. Like, my kids needed me. Guys, you can't make me feel bad. My children needed me, right? We love to do that. I'm like the best at it. I'm like, Cami, I think you feel warm, as I put like a heating pad on her head, because I avoid sometimes my own goals too. I'm not above it. So you have to just do the things and work towards it, even if it's one new follow, one new invite, one follow-up, one conversation. That still moves your business forward. You cannot compare to what Susie or Karen is doing down the street, because they don't walk in your shoes. You are here, you're looking down, you have a goal, and you are now going to show up for that goal. Because then if not, you think about it all day, right? You think about it all day. But when we get our tracker done and we're like, oh, I'm done, now you get to go be the present. What do I write? I write in my Start Today every, what do I write? I'm a patient, present, and playful mom. And I promise you, when I get my tracker done, I'm more that thing. I am more that thing. When I haven't got my tracker done, I'm much more, oh, did that girl message me back? Or, oh crap, I forgot to message that girl. Or, gosh, I wonder if you know, Susie's gonna go emerald or whatever. Like, you know, it's not, I'm not there. But when I honor my goals in my heart, because I am a person and a woman too, and I'm allowed to have dreams, even though I'm a mom. When I honor that part of me, then I truly am the best mom ever. The best mom for my kids, not best in compared to anyone else, but I am like the best mom for my kids, because then I get to be authentically feeling good myself. So to recap, you're going to identify your why, okay? And you're not going to roll your eyes. You're really going to think about this, and you're really going to identify it true for you. And then I want you to share that with a success partner or a teammate or your upline. We're all one big, you know, team fam. So know that if maybe you're like, I'm just me. I'm a team of one. You're not a team of one. Look around. I don't even know how many people are on this call. I'd really actually rather not know. But you have sisters all right around here who want you to succeed because they want to succeed. And it's so much more fun to succeed with people. You know what I mean? To hold hands and do it together. Candy, come upstairs. And, oh, he is for sure stuck. So we're going to wrap this up. So you're going to identify your why. You're going to tell somebody about that. Then you're going to decide how you're going to tie a goal into that why, a business goal. Not just like, I help people get healthy. No, what is your goal? I want a rank or income or some kind of measurable number that you can work towards. Any is great, right? Impact and income are both good. Stop feeling bad for either one. Then you're going to start right now. If you're feeling fire from this call, which I super hope you are, if you're feeling fire from this call, I want you to take action immediately after it. See him? He just like comes in and grunts at me and then walks out. I want you to also take a little pic. Remember, at Samantha_Rosenthal7. Tag your success partners. Say why you love this business and how it's getting you super fired up because of your goal, because of your dream, because of your why. And then my challenge for you tonight is to message those 2 to 3 people that are on your dream team list that you like see on social media, that you connect with. Maybe it's your sister who you think that this is the thing that would totally help her, or your best friend, or the girl on Instagram that you guys talk all the time to. I know we all have them. My challenge is to message 2 to 3 people tonight and say, girl, why are you not coaching with me? Why are you not doing this with me? You don't have to say like, here's the compensation plan. Share your why, get excited and say, I think you would be great at this. And even if they say no, they're going to watch you. And you've already decided what your goal is, right? So people can say no to you all they want because the train isn't moving and you're headed. You know exactly how you're going to get there, where you're going, all the things. And if they want to say no, it's okay because they're going to see you arrive. Choo choo, you got there. And then when you set the next goal, maybe they'll get on the train. And if not, we still love them, bless and release, but we want them with us, right? Then you're going to start your matching your actions. Tomorrow, you're going to set yourself up with success. You're going to drink that Energize. It's going to be so good. And then you're just going to do the things. Karen needs to be quiet. I am the new voice in the back of your head that says, do the things. Do the things because your goals, you are worthy of goals. They are worthy. You get to work towards them, even if it takes your entire life, which it won't. Sometimes it feels like it will, but it won't. But some of these goals are going to take time. It's not an instant thing. But when you get there, it doesn't matter that it took so long. You're so happy that you're there. And then, yep, you're going to set yourself up. And I think that's all the things. So that's it. I was kind of like we came in for a hard stop, but baby's probably crying. I wanted to keep 30 minutes with you guys. Thank you so much for jumping on. Choo choo, we've arrived at the end. Do the things, go all the teams that are on the call. Usually I say Team Wilderness, go all the teams. So that's it. Love you guys. Have a great night.